Ezekiel chapter 22 verse 30. Ezekiel 22:30. So I sought for a man among them who would make a wall and stand in the gap before me on behalf of the land, that I should not destroy it, but I found no one. Good morning, beloved servants of the Most High God. This is God's word for today. Intercessors are men and women who usually stand in between God and people. They plead the case of people in the presence of God. However, you will agree with me that today genuine intercessors are scarce. They are scarce commodities, as only few people engage in this noble ministry. Beloved, many who had been fervent, consistent intercessors before have abandoned their once upon a time exalted position and are now scrambling for the crumbs of Christian experience within minor majorities who never thirst for the deeper things of the Spirit. Beloved, the greatest bane of the church in this wicked and perverse generation is the scarcity of the intercessors. Beloved, the absence of the intercessory ministry have left many zealous and committed Christians wounded. They are wounded by the blow of the enemy Satan. Several works of the Lord are left undone. Harvesters in the form of missionaries are abandoning the field, though it is white and ready for harvest. Beloved, the reason there is more carnality in the church and lukewarmness among the brethren is simply no man dares to pray for others anymore and for the work of God. People now pray for themselves, continually scrambling for the daily bread. That is the reason the enemy has missed tares and wheat within the vineyard of the Most High. Beloved, it is time to awake and engage in the ministry of intercession. Let us rise to put a stop to the surge in the iniquities perpetrated between the altar and the pew. When last did you, as an individual, take time to pray fervently for the chapel and its ministers in the closest of your room? Are you standing in the gap for an unbelieving son, an unbelieving nephew, or an unbelieving niece, or an uncle or aunt? Beloved, join the army of intercessors in this generation. May God intervene in your life as you involve in intercession. Shalom, Maranatha.